Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Welcome everyone to another RRWC2021 Group Stage Group B match between Joe, the Baby Grabber, and AgentMando. I am joined by In4Fun. Welcome.
Hi Curry. Hi everyone. Good evening.
Indeed. We're going to Miami first, which was picked by Joe. Mumbai second, picked by AgentMando. We're heading straight into the action with the first spin. In4Fun, do you want to run this down for us here?
Sure thing. Miami is Sierra Knox with pistol as the crash Kronstadt driver, and Robert Knox injected poison as Sheik.
Yeah, spicy disguises, or I guess interesting ones at least. The crash Kronstadt driver, not that hard to obtain, I guess. That is saying that you know where he actually is. Aren't like me who needed to, well, wing it when I actually got this in a spin. So I was like, I had like an idea where he is. But I was like, is he actually that, or?
Sheik-looking dude, is he actually the Sheik?
Well, not the Sheik, the Kronstadt driver, actually.
Yeah, now that makes sense. Yeah, the Sheik is the notoriously hardest disguise of Miami. It was one of the non-drivers which has been banned until RR5 or 6. It was unbanned much later than any other disguise. But now it's fair play for all 30 disguises, and can't wait to see their approach to him, because it's still a new-ish one. We haven't seen that many Sheik spins.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's 29 disguises plus the suit, is it?
That's what I got as well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what the players do about them. Both of them starting out in the driver's lounge so far. However, taking very different approaches here. Joe seems to be on his way up one of the paddocks. Yep, has found the Sheik and is placing a snail for him, while AgentMando on the other side is infiltrating the Kronstadt garage and is most likely going to isolate Sierra immediately.
It wouldn't be Joe without a Clark action. Clark is the gold brick proximity snail from the slot 7 Deadly Sin escalation. And suppose he's starting his spin with probably the hardest part, acquiring the harder disguise, and after this, everything should be decent, and that is a restart.
Oh, I think it was an infinite item pickup. So what he originally wanted probably was having her spot the bodies, run away, get a guard, and while she is away getting a guard, he can grab the disguise. But I think what might have happened is that she got stuck in like infinite item pickup thingy, so she would infinitely stay there, well, doing nothing basically, and however wouldn't force him. So that might be what happened there.
Good explanation. I think that was the same thing. if it's to your advantage and intentional, it is breaking the rules, but it was neither intentional nor helping Joe, so it's an unfortunate restart for him, and Mendo now has an almost 2-minute lead and is getting the Sierra Peekaboo following the sugar cutscene.
Indeed. Yeah, it was neither intentional nor really helpful. Everything else for Joe, and it might have just happened again. Well, she's running, so I think he panicked her now. Oop, but there is...
Oh no.
There's someone else coming now. And that's another restart from Joe.
Doesn't even wait out the end of the situation, because after this, a couple seconds later, I guess the lady would have left the area if... Like, the snail isn't always broken, so it's...
Yeah.
I think it was possible that she would have just ran away and could have gotten the disguise change before someone came back, but Joe Ray started again, and now it's almost 3-minute lead for Mendo, who has the first kill down.
Indeed. Also, these loading times really stacking up for Joe here, who is playing on console. Yeah, I'm always a bit surprised again when I see console loading times. They're actually like so long, except if you're like on newest gen consoles like a PS5. I think the loading times are definitely manageable, but yeah, everything apart from
Seems
that.
about right. Mendo with the emetic gas device and will approach the Sheik, but it's once again Joe with the more action. I think the snail was used once again. Now the waitress is panicked, but now she isn't moving anywhere, so...
And she's just back to normal. Nothing ever happened. What is happening? This is not working out for Joe at all right now. Oh no, and the guard immediately ran in here.
Oh, this must be so frustrating, because I guess this was the planned strategy, or the ideally thought strategy for getting the Sheik, and it just falls apart and Joe can't get going. Really unlucky.
Yeah, definitely. Not working out for him really here. On the other side, AgentMando used a medic gas device, I think, in a briefcase to get him to toilet. SKO'd him. Now got the disguise 4.5 minutes in-game time lead, looking very solid for him.
And Robert is a live kill, but it is much better than a loud kill. And of course, the regular kills are just easy for him. Just shoot the laptop and get behind Robert and his guard, and 1 KO and 1 poke. I think the hardest challenge now is to not change disguises too early.
Yeah, probably, and I don't know, like don't get Robert to panic, because then you might end up getting a GRB, side KO, whatever, punch in the face, not an ejection, which has happened in the past. I think if he's careful enough, that should definitely be possible. The Sheik being allowed in the overpass here. It always surprises me, but there are like so many disguises that are allowed on these overpass. At this point, I stopped questioning it.
But never the ones I think should be allowed. So I'm not even going to comment on that, but it was interesting. Mendo, shut the laptop, is going to make his way up to the top floor. We can see Robert is here and is walking in this exact hallway. Decides to not go to the bathroom. This is a tiny bit of extra risk because the guard can stop, and if he stops for long enough, then you are sandwiched by Robert and the guard. We see now.
Oh, yeah, he peekabooed Robert now, or not really peekabooed, I guess. Yeah, it was just he made him curious, spotting him through the little boxes. But he has calmed down now, getting the poke. He turned around, but that wasn't
Thank God, that was a close one. And that will not be an accept until I get to see it back in 0.25 speed. He's out, of course, but this is a close one.
It is indeed. It was. He even waited, and then as he died, he changed. He pressed the disguise change. Let's see what it is.
I need to go to his channel. Because Twitch is not giving me the VOD for the last 30 seconds, so now... Okay, this will be conclusive, and I will tell you guys in just a second. That's clear. Oh, this is really close. I apologize. I need one more second. It is clear. It is so barely clear. But Mendo has the 2 points.
Alright. In that case, very well played for him. Very, very tight on the disguise change. I think for him there wasn't even a question about whether he made that or not. He instantly showed us 5 stars and exited, back to menu. Before waiting for confirmation. Generally recommended, at least, to stay on the 5-star screen until you get your points awarded. So yeah, we will be going to Mumbai next, which was chosen by AgentMando now. Who took Joe's baby lead? Taking the lead. So let's have a quick look at Mumbai. It's Charles and the 3 targets present there: the Maelstrom, Vanya Shah, and Dawood Rangan.
Evening 47. The militia has released a hostage tape outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out: Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with 2 reactivated members of his old pirate gang: Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
And we are back for the second map of the JoeBabyGrabber vs AgentMando RRWC2021 group stage match. I am still joined by the wonderful In4Fun.
Thank you. Wonderful and exhausted after this. I had to send the pictures just to be sure. We talked about it, and it was... The disguise change was definitely a frame or 2 in the good, but not many more.
Indeed. Definitely a tight one. But yeah, Joe's name is really confusing me, or it's not confusing, it's a bit annoying, I feel like, because originally he's known as Joe the Baby Grabber, but because of the character limit on the sign up, that name wouldn't fit in, and now he's just Joe Baby Grabber everywhere. But Come on, it's just 3 letters, and he can't get them anymore now.
We had the limit at 15 or so I remembered, and I guess the
3,
D
4,
was the
7.
one to put it over the line. Because some random person is one too many, so that would be...
Exactly. So he also is known as some random person now.
Yeah, it's 15, not 16.
Okay. Anyway, we are headed on to Mumbai now. Looking at the player scores here, it is not looking too great for Joe so far. 0-2. With the 0% win rate there for the other side. AgentMando been here once and won it. Not really a large enough sample size to obviously like really say anything, but it's just an indication, maybe a hint, who might have the upper hand in this. However, everything can happen. Maybe even a broken record, which is currently at 10 minutes 12 seconds by Ducker. Posted this tournament. Maybe it is possible to be beaten with this spin, which consists of a Wazir Kali, aka the Maelstrom, kill we're using a pistol as the Taylor, Vanya Shah, explosion accident as the Kashmirian, and Dawood Rangan sniper rifle in the suit. Quite a firearm kill there.
Very fiery as well. At least Vanya's an explosion. Not really any isolation needed for her with the explosion accident, but of course you can see some chaos and a detonation exit. Hopefully not. Wazir's disguise is really close to him, and after that it's only suit sniper for Dawood, quite vanilla, so could be a quick one, or could be one that is being overthought a lot. We'll see now. Mendo is the first one to load in.
Indeed, choosing... Well, I feel like at this point, almost the only suit start in Mumbai. Skywalk, I think it's called, because it spawns you in right behind the Maelstrom. Easy KO. And yeah, that's basically one of the targets already down. I wonder if there are other maps where you can spawn in like really close to one of the targets or something. Get an easy isolation on them.
Mendoza waiter.
Yeah, or like Dubai.
Or like the whole Dubai map is like that, but
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, for Mumbai it is definitely a good one. For suit, probably the best and the most used, no doubt. Mendo with the isolation on the Maelstrom, and could be going for different disguises. That will be the Taylor first and getting the kill on him, presumably because he's near that house and will now be entering and probably turning off the fuse box for this distraction.
Yeah, on the other side, with just being 30 seconds behind or something, we can see Joe do exactly the same here. KOing the Maelstrom, putting him into that little box, not box, a room. Yeah, he is gonna make his way over somewhere now, maybe also to get a Taylor, and go, or maybe it's just, it looks like Joe is just going to Dawood Rangan immediately.
You think I didn't speak too soon because I thought it would be the Kashmirian in the Charles, but things like at first Dawood kill in some way, shape or form. Can be the penthouse, can be the painter's room, we'll see. Mendo in the Taylor's disguise and is getting close to that KO'd body with the Maelstrom.
Yeah, I think the order of kills here might actually be something that could decide who wins this this map, just like the order of execution here, because all of these 3 kills are like not the hardest, I assume. Like these disguises are pretty doable to get, like the Kashmirian. I'm not sure, does he like move instantly as soon as you kill Dawood, or do you have to get close to him or something?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think he ever moves though, if you don't tamper with the scope. Because he wouldn't know that Dawood is down.
Maybe not, but like Yeah, either way, his disguise I think should be pretty accessible. Like you started the suit, the tailor. There's plenty of playing around. AgentMando already got one, and now got the Maelstrom kill. So I guess it's mostly gonna come down to like how good can you chain these kills together, these disguises, and make your pathing the most optimal.
Mendo wasn't happy with something shaking his camera at the Vanya servant when he was getting back his suit, but looks like another tower infiltration from me, but he's going... See, they keep contradicting me because Mendo is gonna go now up to the Kashmirian, which I mean, seems like an oversight in the sense that he's... I guess he's bringing these guys closer to Dawood, but I wouldn't have transported the suit the other kill required disguise this far. Ooh, look at this. It is going to be the sniper, the Kashmirian sniper, the Juzina.
That is nice. I guess that technically saves you from bringing that in, since you need to get up here anyways at some point. And I'm not entirely sure when or how the Kashmirian moves, because I'm pretty sure he does move somehow. Because I feel like I've heard people complain about not knowing where he goes at a certain point, but I'm not sure what triggers him to move. If it's just the Dawood kill, or maybe it's the Dawood kill in the painter's room, or like being like triggering the mission story beforehand by like being close to him or something. I don't exactly know. So yeah. Definitely
right, I know what you mean now, because there was at least one match which I couldn't watch because there are more than 150 of them, which ended as a tie because someone only was missing the Kashmirian, who was outside Charles at that point. Yeah, that's a trigger I don't know, sadly, but will be interesting to see. Not for Mendo because he's KO'd him already.
Yeah, Mendo had having that huge sniper rifle actually on his back, like. Actually a bit surprising that 47 can even walk normally with that and doesn't like hit the ground as he's running or something. Is that suppressed though?
It's not.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see. I just don't know Mendo's loadout and why would he bring the loud one? Obviously because he's using that loadout for something else and he has a lot of darts. Just really curious to see. But this will be a quick isolation with 2 corners, 1 KO, target lockdown, loud shoot.
Is it though? Because I can't see a gunshot hurt or anything, so I guess it...
Wow, even the guard on the couch didn't hear that. So obviously this was known by Mendo, who knows more about this map than I do. Yeah, it was a really nice sniper kill from him. And don't think anyone should go through this door unless that gun is picked up from the penthouse guard. But at this point now, everyone who could compromise Mendo is hidden. So that's a really, really nice kill.
Dude, he's looking at the last guy, remembering like, I counter you. There's no way you can rip me.
Exactly what's going through his mind.
Or at least, I guess he's at least hoping that. Because I suppose with Hitman, you may never know.
Oh, Mendo's stuck though.
I actually can contradict you as well here. The Drazinov 34, at least according to hit maps that Mando picked up, is actually silenced.
Wow.
I think isn't there a Drazina that you have in a loadout that isn't silenced, but this one is, I think. I'm not sure on that, however.
I've never seen a suppressed silencer, and I thought from the few times I shot that it was loud, but it doesn't matter for this run as Mendo spotted by the tech crew lady. Oh my goodness. All this skill and nice execution for her unfortunate cycle.
Indeed. Yeah, he had 2 kills down in Mumbai. That is definitely something. All that progress lost now. Joe, on the other hand, getting his first kill in the suit with a sniper rifle on Dawood Rangan. Bringing in his own sniper rifle. isn't needing that extra loadout slot. So we'll see about this.
Obviously, Joe with a huge lead now, unless, let's wait until he slides down.
Unless the same happens to him, you mean, or...
Exactly, but he's through. Actually, doesn't go all the way down. Could be intentional even, but he's through. He isn't through this camera yet, but he is now, and he's missing the pistol tailor formality, and the Kashmirian kill probably following the brick.
Indeed. I'm really curious if he's gonna go for... Doesn't look like he's gonna go for the Kashmirian now. I'm really unsure about the trigger for him, so I can't say if this is like a correct decision or not, or if he's gonna like end up having to search for him as well, or he has something planned for this. I don't exactly know. He might as well just yeah, I know exactly what he's doing.
I know what he's doing. He's I thought he's going to get the barber. Unique disguise with the occupation. And now he has to look at the map for a bit, and I wonder if it's a mission story or not, but he's actually not too far away from that home, so yeah, just walk through this, and the bottom of these skywalks should be right next to it.
Yeah, I suppose on Mumbai it's almost common for the players to open the map at least once to like cross-reference it, possibly with hit maps. Be like, yeah, where am I? Where do I want to be? Where do I need to go to get there? Definitely something to, yeah, think about. And, yeah, with the layout can be a bit confusing.
Yeah, neither are going to be too confused at this point now, because these guys will be quiet for Joe, who goes extra safe with this. Gets the KO and will probably hide the tailor after getting disguised. And that will be 2 out of 3. And we'll see the same kill for Mando. And I'm really curious if cycles work out so nicely, or he just knew these timings so well, because that was a surprisingly impressive Dawood execution.
Indeed. Yeah, Joe, pretty close to the Maelstrom now, so he's able to get that kill in soon, and then we will find out if the Kashmirian moved or not, because that's going to be the last puzzle piece for him, basically. Mando, yeah, at Dawood's tower again. Everything worked out for him previously, so let's see if he can pull it off again.
Actually silencer on the Druzina. I'm learning something new every day.
Yeah, that is why that barrel is so long as well. Because, yeah, I think there is a Druzina unlockable that isn't silenced, I think. But, yeah, this, according, I think it even says in the description or something, this is the silenced version. At least that's what Hitmap says as well.
Actual roulette rookie in Mumbai. Joe will be doing the brick lure now, and has the snare ready. And this is going to be an exit kill with following a full-on installation on Vanya. And the snail is used by placing it between these two Queen's Guards and actually detonating it, or actually placing it when Vanya is out the range, but everyone else is still in there. You can see the 2 bodyguards and Rima, the assistant, and with some bumping, it should be all 5, thanks to the ridiculous range of the snail.
Yeah. He is having some issues, though.
All 5 hits, though, nice. But now Vanya is so far away, that's a bit risky regarding those 2 who will find Vanya. Joe rips 11.5 minutes into his run.
That is heartbreaking. And also, Mando just restarted. Yeah, Joe's sitting in the menu here. He's like, cannot believe what was happening.
What setbacks for both of them, and now the 30-minute spin just became a 16-minute spin, and in Mumbai, that is almost a one-shot.
Yeah, I mean, we could see Joe was like 11 minutes in, was almost done. Still had a couple minutes to go, however. So that is like one early rip or two if he's lucky. Otherwise, he might either not have enough time to finish or just needs to seriously speed up the strategy here. And I'm not sure if that's possible.
Yeah, I guess if he rips 11 minutes in again, then he'll never have a chance. But then thought out, and can't really see anything go wrong due to risk, I guess. Of course, bad execution because of nerves is a thing, but I'm not saying this was foolproof, but this is an easy-ish strategy by Joe, so he can definitely get it done. But can he get it done before Mando does? Because he's definitely a kicker so far.
Yeah, like the biggest not necessarily oh god, sorry, not necessarily issue, but question for Joe is for me still, is the Kashmirian still where he'd expect him to be after that Dawood? Because there is like, he goes for Dawood first, then gets the Maelstrom, then sets up Vanya as like the last thing. He gets the Kashmirian, so at that point I'm not sure if he is where you'd expect him to be anymore, which might be what in the end ruins Joe's day here.
We can very reasonably have a situation when Joe has everything set up, 90 seconds remaining, and doesn't find the Kashmirian in the place. I'm not hoping for that, but from the timings and the past experience of this disguise, entirely possible.
Yeah, it's like almost deja vu. It's like player being almost done with a spin, only needing that disguise and not finding it because he's not where he's supposed to be. Sounds familiar, at least to me.
Which was it for you?
Well, the same as for you. Like the previous Mumbai, where we had issues with the Kashmir, and that's what I meant at least.
Ah.
Or not previous, but the other one.
The still in our minds and
Yes.
hearts. Synchronized hopping over the fence. Of course, Mendo still won't have any issues with the Kashmirian. Just the rest of the spin, perhaps. But 3.5 minutes in, he's going to infiltrate the tower once again and get Dawood decently.
Also, interesting. Joe is a bit adapting right now, or not adapting, but like changing up his strategy. He's immediately going for Taylor now instead of going for Dawood first, like he did previously, I think. So definitely interested to see how that works out for him. Hopefully great, however.
Yeah, that's a notable change, and probably means that I see that could end up with some back and forth, because now he'll get the Taylor kill, and then he'll need a suit again, which he left it right here. But I guess with some extra running, he has some time to clear his mind and prepare for this very likely last run.
Neat.
Mendo waiting for cycles properly. Trying to stay out from the proximity conversation even, maybe, but it will be triggered. Just gives him more time to clear the area. Oh, he's near the beach house now. That's something we didn't see in the last 20 minutes. We're getting a thug disguise and did he put the brick in there? Because I'm not seeing Vanya move on the instinct right now.
I'm not sure, to be quite honest. It might be. Yeah, I'm not too sure what Joe's plan here is right now. The tailor is no longer really needed for him, so there would be no point in like stashing it here or anything, I suppose. We will. I suppose we'll find out. The other side, Mando is now working on the Dawood isolation again.
Oh, sweet guard. I think Mando was expecting this personal guard to take it away. But it won't really happen. Now changes into the suit. Will be one calmer and a quick snipe, but that was compromised and could very well turn someone around. But once again, it's not gonna happen. Still unconscious witness by someone, not Orange, but I think the guard received just enough information for Mando not to be SA anymore.
Yeah, probably like the dart was flying and like Dawood saw it, screamed up the guard. Guard's head turned by like 180 degrees in an instant, and like before the dart impacted on the guard, he probably saw 47, or just Dawood being panicked. I think at that point that is already enough.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that the corner animation for NPCs can still ruin you, because most likely you get the body found by people. But this hive mind target lockdown compromise can also be ruining your run, which I think what happened for Mando, who started his run with 9:15 to go, 9:20 to go. It's barely, but it might just be possible with some optimization.
Indeed, and on the other side, Joe, still running around the beach area near the slums, is in his tailor disguise. I'm a bit unsure what his plan is right now. Oh, I think he went to obtain a crowbar to get to this other thug.
Wow.
Or did he? Or he wants to, well, get up here.
I mean, it's he has a sniper. Don't want to call him out for it, but he does have a way to open these doors. Right?
Actually, true though.
Unlucky.
Well, at least I'd assume he has a sniper. I did not. I didn't see it in his briefcase, but might as well just be me not seeing it. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, no, he definitely has a sniper in his briefcase there. So there would have been a possibility, but I'm still unsure of what this, where the advantage for Joe here is. I assume he wants to get a double brick isolation on both Dawood and Vanya, to make that a bit quicker, but
I really haven't seen this way of doing it. Like, he wants to get the way down clear, which is really only occupied by the maelstrom at 8 minutes. Like, he's making it extra sure that no one is in that stairs down to the heart of darkness. Well, he has 6.5 minutes to go to get those 2 kills, and he seems like he has a plan, so we'll definitely trust him for that. I just can't see the rest of the runner just yet.
Yeah, definitely gonna be some surprises waiting there. In the meantime, Mando is in I think that's a queen's bodyguard, is it? Or a queen's
Yes.
guard, normally? I don't
Oh,
know.
it's a guard. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bodyguard is the gold.
So I didn't exactly know what the naming difference between them is. So, yeah, I did not see what disguise he was in before, but he might have just stashed his Kashmirian near Vanya, possibly. And is no wait, probably not, because he is.
Yeah, I think this is his first time getting the Kashmirian.
Yep, it is.
He'll obtain the sniper, as is usual for him. A 1 second retry. I think Curry had a heart attack.
Yeah, like the disconnect there. Disconnects, never good things. I'm a bit curious though. What?
Wow.
Oh my god. That is so unlucky. And yeah, that's an exit to menu. Can't really blame him for that, I suppose. With 5 minutes on the spin and that rip. Yeah, even he knows he's not likely to finish that anymore.
Kashmirian actually curves this run, and we still don't know what's gonna happen with Joe's side.
Yeah, I mean, for him, the Kashmirian is the Maelstrom isn't dead yet. Oh, the Maelstrom is dead. Darwood isn't dead. So, I don't see any reason for the Maelstrom. Oh my god, not the Maelstrom. What, like, I'm messing up names again entirely here.
Here's the full name.
Yeah, like
Mr. Wazir and Mr. Dawood.
Yeah, I don't see any reason for the Kashmirian to have moved for Joe's so far. But yeah, he still needs to obtain his suit. He can get set up this kill. Doesn't even entirely set it up. He's just put her there. Oh well, maybe it does now, because obviously he needs a propane for that. Yep, that's gonna be what he's doing.
Can I just say I'm a bit worried now, because there was a picture-in-picture in which we saw Rima being found, and if she's woken up, I think along with the bodyguards, by the way, but if one body is found, then all of them will be. I really can't see why they wouldn't find Vanya.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I saw there was a short picture-in-picture for Joe, and yeah, as we said, I think there was a body found on one of them at least. So it's he's either gonna be lucky and make it in time, make them go into a panic or something before before they find the body, before or after, until he detonates. So he's gonna race around against the clock here. It's searching for him now. So yeah, he is running through the trolls, trying to get the Kashmirian as fast as possible. But
after that, he'll still have 1 kill to go and 2 minutes left. And that is a Dawood kill with the 3 bodyguards.
Yeah,
not even sure where the suit is. I think it's where the tailor was KO'd.
I mean, it must be, I think. Said Joe is definitely cutting it close here.
At least here's the Kashmirian.
Indeed.
Oh, wrong prompt. And let's not get spotted changing those disguises. He's crouched, so that's a better way to do so. Detonation is there. Okay. Target eliminated, body not found yet.
And I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter anymore, because it's an accident kill.
Yeah, I mean, the body wasn't found before the explosion.
Yep.
But 1 minute 45 seconds, and he can barely get to the suit. That's so unfortunate. He needed, I think, 2 extra minutes, 3 to be safe.
Yeah.
And he would have this down, but this is looking like a draw.
Indeed. this is possibly the closest draw I've seen so far in the tournament. With, yeah, I mean, it's gonna go down to the last minute here. He is climbing up. He's retaining his suit. Has 1 minute to go. So yeah, unless he just, I don't know, shoots Darwood in the head and runs to the exit. I'm not even sure if he has enough time for that.
This is time for the bullet distractions with the sniper, but it doesn't have it on him. I think it's in the beach hut. And so he's going to get there with no time to go. Really, really unfortunate. And Mendo would still be going if there was more time. Obviously, he had a solid strat and
yeah, like
just couldn't get it done in 30 minutes.
Exactly, like with him rip while there's 5 minutes left on the spin. I can definitely understand why he's just like, there's no point anymore in trying this. So
yeah, let's see how close he gets. But at this point, Dawood is walking backward at the end.
Oh yeah, okay.
Calling it.
I suppose with Dawood on his way back, there is literally no way joking at this anymore, and it will in the end be a tie right here on
is now.
Yep, there it is, and we'll go to our third random map, which apparently can't be Haven. It's not in the wheel, and it is gonna be Mendoza.
It wasn't my wheel, so I was confused why you said it, but on the Shoutcast reveal it wasn't. So disastrous results, obviously. And after the Miami and Mumbai, we go to Mendoza for Mando's match.
Indeed, in Group B.
That's
yeah, no. Are there any other maps starting with an M?
I think it's only those three, if I remember correctly from checking it before.
Marrakesh, true. Marrakesh, Morocco, even.
Oh, just gets better and better.
That's a double, yeah. But apart from that, I think we have them all. What we don't have yet, though, is
the timer.
A timer and the mission briefing. Timer is taken care of now, so let's take care of the other thing and have a quick look at the mission briefing for Mendoza.
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, is hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
And we are back for the waiting screen of the third map in the JoeBabyGrabber vs AgentMando RRWC2021 group stage match. I'm still joined by In4Fun.
Hello. Map number 3. I'm running out of things to say with starting M. 1.5 minutes to go. And I just can't wait to see the group stage after this. 9 seconds may not be enough to go through all of them, so maybe it's after this map. But in the second half of the group stage, every match does have some sort of that nice extra stakes for some position. This time it will be for second, third, and fourth between these two. They will be likely to advance, but their head-to-head result will decide a lot. And can't wait to see how or what it will be, a 3-3 or a 1-5 or a 2-4. Let's hope for not that, because that would mean another tie.
Indeed. I mean, like, basically every match counts. However, it feels a lot more like the later matches in the group stage count a lot more than the first ones. But yeah, if you're like already get 12 points from your first 3 matches or something, you're pretty set. Whereas if you still need to get 12 points from your last 3 matches, it certainly is a whole different experience. So the last week of groups is it now? I think starting tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, so it ends at the end of the 14th, and this
as
is
you've
the
told me
later...
like 7 times already. Yes.
Yeah, we've been talking about this to others as well. So that would mean it's in 8 days and a bit.
Duel
So
starts in
yes.
10 seconds.
technically, so
9,
it starts Monday, the last week.
7,
Almost just a
6,
week to go and almost a few
5,
seconds to go until
4,
Mendoza. I
3,
shall run
2,
it down, I guess.
1.
Done Yates, Machete as bodyguard,
Eliminate the
and
target.
tomorrow Vidal Screwdriver as Sado chef.
We got ourselves an Asado chef spin. And we also got ourselves a raid. Coming in, everybody from Jodes, welcome. I think he was also shoutcasting just now. I hope that went well. And yeah, I hope you are ready as you arrive just in time for another not Mumbai, Mendoza. Almost.
Lots of M's, I told you.
It gets confusing fast. Yeah, both players still planning. I'm almost assuming both are gonna start Asado here. There are ways to. I'm pretty sure there are ways to get an Asado chef if you don't start it, but starting it definitely makes it a hell of a lot easier. And for certain, Mando's gonna start in it. And also,
That's Joe.
Joe planning that. Yeah.
Mendo starts with a little detour. I think getting the screwdriver. You started to say, sorry.
Yeah, good.
He's gonna go down maybe all the way to the production room, but he's eyeing a bodyguard instead for the down disguise. Seekering him, which will take some time. Of course, it's the RNG pick, so and we didn't see how Mendo did before, so he might not be going for the meta immediately, which would be, I guess, the Yates isolation as soon as possible. Oh, Mendo's frustrated by not going towards the bathroom, and might be a restart.
I mean, isn't there also no wait in the bathroom? What are the disguises in the bathroom? Is that
That's a bodyguard.
Is
Yeah,
it that is a bodyguard, isn't it? Because
Mm-mm.
I was like, what is that? It's not a mercenary, but it almost looks like one. And the only other thing is either head of security, which the dude in the bathroom certainly isn't, or well, a bodyguard.
Bodyguard with a silence pistol and a key card. It's I guess a designated one or designated for the mission purposes.
Yeah, I mean,
So that would
it's
be
quite
one.
handy to have there.
Yanni says he's going towards the bathroom, but
No, okay.
yeah, I wanted to say that I got Corvo here before, and
Well,
I think it's
that
not
isn't the
worst
bodyguard though.
isolation.
That isn't the bodyguard, or is it? Oh, it is. Sorry.
That is the bodyguard.
Yeah,
that's,
okay.
that's where they will end up eventually.
There is the other guy that like randomly pukes at some point in the map, so I was like, maybe it's that guy, but because I couldn't see the like radio from the guy immediately, so I was like, is that actually a bodyguard? But yes, it is.
Mendo bumps Tamara, maybe to get a better angle. It will be a tough shot to make. Oh, what a nice one. Tamara will go to the proper bathroom. That will be the kill in a bit. As Joe's 2 minutes in and has the Yates isolation down and will be seekering Tamara as well. So it's pretty close so far.
Yeah. Agent Mando already picked up the screwdriver on the map. Of course, there now is the ICA. No, wait, it's not. It's not even ICAF. It's a professional screwdriver, I think. Being a pre-plannable item, is not replacing a screwdriver in a spin just yet. Maybe in the future. Okay, for now, those are two different things. And yeah, Mando used the correct on-map screwdriver to get the Tamara kill here.
It's hard to say who has the lead now then. Joe has Yates isolated and Mando will have the second disguise. Bit of a roundabout way, but I think it won't really matter in terms of timings because this is looking like a second cycle Yates, or at the very least a lawyer room I saw at 6 minutes.
Is he
won't
allowed
get
up
through
here
that.
though?
No.
Yeah, like he can't even get frisked because he's like, he's like perma trespassing there.
But so guards won't call guards, I guess.
Oh yeah, also
if you're
true.
trespassing. So there was no way for Mando to know.
And also,
And Joe had a replay in the bathrooms, and I can't see it on the replay now either. Why was the restart?
We're both restarting 6 minutes into the spin. Definitely interested. Yeah, to see how they're gonna change stuff up. And the first change of things I can see pretty clearly here is Mando now going for waiter start instead of a Sado start.
Well, yeah, we obviously know what that means. We will get Sado on the map, which really haven't seen since RR4.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the only time I've seen someone attempt to get a Sado on map was Giannini on his console when he didn't have the start unlocked and was basically just audio luring and KOing everybody on this floor. Sadly, somebody in the security room saw the amount of bodies before he could get a Sado. Otherwise, that would have been the best strategy ever to be seen for a Sado chef.
Good times, and we definitely want Yanni Burt back on console as well.
Indeed, maybe he can make a reappearance for the next Roulette Rivals tournament. So,
yeah. Joe had another restart going through this area, and you can get caught trespassing if the guard is still looking at you while you climb up this pipe. Didn't happen this time, unlike last time, so now Joe has green guns and we'll be able to get this double KO, which Mendo did as well. It's a bit ahead, different disguise. And of course his difference is that he doesn't have the side disguise, but Tamara has been taken care of.
Indeed. We've also just got confirmation right here. I quickly wanna note this down. Giannini has promised the return of Yanni Bear on his console on RR7. So everybody knows what that's gonna mean. Ducker is finally gonna get some competition.
Wow,
that was
well,
mean.
he's not gonna get many casts anymore, especially with Joe, the console player, the great console player playing. Oh my God, Curry, you are in trouble.
That was very mean. I'm sorry for that. Anyhow,
Fun times, and that's not really much to say while the textbook isolation do happen. Mendo has no timer to worry anymore, and Joe has finished by 140. He has until 255 to make the seeker shot on Tamara, but he is preferring the Matic device on her. So it seems that it really doesn't matter when you
that's timing independent, is it? As you can just like run up to her and do it while you're right next to her, as long as it doesn't like result in an like infinite item pickup on the briefcase / remote medic tool, which I haven't seen like on Mendoza, I think, but like it wouldn't surprise me with this game being Hitman.
Yeah, Hokkaido's notorious for the Matic
Oh yeah.
device bugging out. Mendoza, I can't think of one. At least since Tamara is stationary for the most part. That will be a double puke actually with Diana as well.
Can Diana even get sick? I don't know. I never tried that. So
She should. I think I've seen that happen. And
Oh, it
yep,
is,
she's
yep.
going there.
okay. That is not very nice of 47.
Will be an awkward tango. That's the case.
Definitely. Yeah, Mando also just went and picked up the machete. Is gonna now bring that up, stash that near Yates, I assume, so he can easily. Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that later when he's in a bodyguard. Can easily get that kill. Yeah, the crucial part for him here really is, I think, not having a Sado chef yet. So I am very curious to see how he's gonna do that. Because yeah, we have not seen a lot of Sado chef isolations.
Yeah, that's just intrigues me really. Because I think pre-emetic patch, they went to the ledge in the Acedo area. You had to, and even if you lured one in or talk to them during the conversation and let them go up to the villa, they would go over another ledge. But this is post-emetic patch, and I'm not so sure about. Yeah, they will go to two different ledges. I really fear.
Yeah.
Oh, but one
Yeah,
might
he
be going
would-
for the bodyguard event. The
Exactly.
Last round.
That might be the thing that saves Mando here. Him having or medicing both of them. Yeah, and that looks like this Sado chef is gonna go to this ledge here, saving him basically.
Now, of course, Mando has to look out for this sick person. Which I'm not seeing on the minimap. So it seems like Mando got away with this one. This guy's right here. Screwdriver, great question. I think he got one from the boat dock. So that would be the first skill. Can change back into bodyguard, and machete is already up there. This could be a finish in a minute or two.
Indeed. Well, Mando can't quite yet switch into bodyguard. He still needs to, well, run down and grab that. Joe used an explosive to lure the two guards doing the friskier way. Very interesting. However, Joe doesn't have the machete yet, does he?
No, not yet. So he would have to lure a mercenary up. If you haven't already...
Oh yeah, there
he
is
has.
one. But
So he won't be trespassing. It's a 40-second, 40, 45, 50 run down to the boat dock, then back, then the kill, and he's also out in 2 minutes. This could be close, folks.
yeah, this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be really close here, unless one of them rips, obviously. With Mando now having the bodyguard, just needs to get up the into the mansion, which, well, I guess hasn't proven difficult, but not favored him in the past. So I'm wondering, is he gonna go the outside path? By the looks of it, that might be the case here.
He's going to take some time for him,
Yeah.
but he still
Oh,
has a
no.
snail. Oh, and he's going to use it on
Ah.
the two mercenaries.
Yeah,
Ah.
I assume so. And oh, this is so close. Joe has grabbed the machete now, and both of them are basically heading to the mansion here.
Yeah, this is as simple as it gets. They both have everything up there except themselves and what they have on them. So once they get up there, they can do the kill and then grab the key and exit. And I think they both have a non-trespassing exit way. We can see Joe obviously bringing the mercenary, change back to the bodyguard, get the kill, change into the mercenary again and exit. But what will Mando do and how close it will be for him?
Indeed, that's the Yates kill for Joe. And only seconds later, right here, that's the Yates kill for Mando. Both of them in non-trespassing disguises. Mando in a waiter, which gets legal as soon as he jumps down here. And that's the Joe finish, and it's like, I can literally count the seconds here, because Mando has just exited now, both press done, and we are gonna take it to a photo finish here. Wow.
Well, first thing I can say before going away for a bit is that Joe finished 7 seconds before Mando. And, well, after this could go either way. Because, Joe's the console player, so maybe I spoiled the result, but the calculations will happen now.
Indeed. I suppose because we need to calculate a photo finish here in the background. I'm quickly gonna go over to the idler screen while we crunch some numbers, look at some frames here, and we will be back in hopefully a couple of minutes with the result for you guys. So yeah, see you in a couple of minutes. And here we are with a result from the photo finish. And In4Fun, do you quickly want to go ahead and announce it here as well?
Thank you, my pleasure. So we got 12 seconds for AgentMando across 2 loads, which is the initial load and the restart. But here's the thing, JoeBabyGrabber, the console player, had 62 seconds of loading time across the 3 loads. He started one more time, and there was really no question. He finished first by 7 seconds and got another 50-second lead by winning or having more loading time. So he is the first finisher by 57 seconds, and takes Mendoza. And the final result is up there, 3-3.
Indeed, we're gonna go out with a tie on this match. Which yeah, I say it every time. Basically, it's not directly about the win or loss in this match. At some point, if there is a tie, it might be. But it's for the first part, it's mainly about those points, those 3 points each of the players have gotten now, and I think I can already switch over to the leaderboards and have a quick look at the group here, assuming that it is updated. And it appears not to be, or maybe it is, but the tie isn't.
It's so interesting to me because on challenge I can see the updated results. So
how much points does Joe have on challenge? Or what is the
22? Both
Okay.
should be on 22 now.
Okay, then it is like not at all updated for me here. Somehow, even though I can refresh again quickly, but
I was told to check challenge for the 3-3 ties, and so we can update it manually, but I'm not sure what else is there for us to do.
I don't think.
From the admin
Anyway,
side.
I guess we can just imagine that. Well, with both players being at 22 points now, Ducker is still gonna lead the group with 24 points. But Joe and Mando being on second place with 22 points here, being tied so far. Crudy should then be in fourth place, 20 points. Cobalt 15. Chevy at 11, already eliminated sadly. Taran 10 points, also already eliminated. And Bad Games, who has only played 3 games, is on 2 points, is not yet eliminated because he still has an amount of games to play, 4 to be precise.
And just one more thing to say, because Mando is anxious to see if he's through or not. Can see some other calculations that the worst he can finish now is 5th, and he can only lose out on the top 4 if Bad Games overtakes him. And so he's on 2 points after 3 games. He would need to sweep quite a lot for that to happen. Ducker, Mando, JoeBabyGrabber and Crudy are all but through because Cobalt's 7th and last match is against Ducker, and Cobalt needs a sweep there to have any chance to beat Crudy.
So yeah, nothing set entirely yet, entirely set in stone. However, definitely a couple of indications here, I suppose. Yeah, these last couple of matches that are going to decide the final outcome of groups here. We do also have some upcoming, possibly even parallel matches. I'm not sure if the other 2 that were happening have ended.
We got the raid from Jotes, and I'm checking if Barb is still there. Barbie's still live. So
all right.
there, most likely.
Yeah, I think the top match never happened, Ducker vs. Bad Games. Because that is still on there, but that would have been 3 hours ago. So I'm assuming there was a no-show, a reschedule, whatever. Things that do tend to happen in this tournament, sadly. Anyway, I'm quickly going to send you all over to Barbecue now, who is casting the First Course Brain Fixer map on Haven and Mumbai and a 3rd random map. And he can go over the upcoming matches at the end of his stream again. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to the players for playing. And, well, I can't really say congratulations to anyone here because they tied. So congratulations to both, I assume, for tying here. thanks to In4Fun for co-casting and adminning this match for us.
Thank you for having me. It was a great pleasure as always.
Yeah, always welcome. And yeah, see you all over in Barbecue Stream. Bye.